Cornwall is to host what is likely to be the first gathering of world leaders since the start of the global pandemic.
President Joe Biden will make his first visit to the UK since the election and will join politicians from Canada, France, Germany, Italy and Japan.
When Prime Minister Boris Johnson announced on the 17th of January that Cornwall will host the 2021 G7 summit meeting at the Carbis Bay Hotel on the Bay of St Ives, Cornwall and the people of Carbis Bay prepared themselves to welcome the world. Hotels and shops are getting themselves ready for the thousands of new customers the summit will bring with it for the 3-day meeting starting June the 11th. Visit Cornwall, who run the tourist board for Cornwall, estimate that the county will take in a 50 million boost to the economy from immediate benefits and future projected tourist growth. However, we find that not all the locals are so welcoming of the upcoming summit meeting. Protesters from several different movements have gathered on the beach alongside the hotel, displaying banners and signs targeting the controversial extension being built to house, among others, newly elected President Joe Biden. Top of the agenda will be taken by talk of pandemic prevention and vaccine programs. Tackling climate change and preserving the earth will also play a vital part of the proceedings. It is on the environmental issue that has brought the Carbis Bay Hotel into hot water. Protesters claim that the recent developments of the property have destroyed ancient woodland areas, damaging badger sets in the process. The environmental protesters were joined by campaigners from the Kill the Bill protest group, an anti-police crime sentencing and courts bill 2021 movement on Saturday the 17th of April. The Kill the Bill protesters directed their frustrations towards the police who were patrolling the beach, whereas the environmental campaigners' anger was primarily at the hotel's developments.
So currently trespass is a civil offence. But under this new bill, they're making it a criminal offence.
So I think there is probably some kind of connection between maybe some form of anti-capitalist sentiment and the sentiment defending the right to protest. So I think that that's probably part of it. Obviously G7, richest 7 countries, kind of setting up their own agenda here. And I think the main criticism that local people have is that, like in this case, there was no planning permission to build the facilities where all these people are going to be having the G7, and then also it connects with the Kill the Bill stuff because there's going to be 5,000 additional cops in a town of, 11,000 people.
The planning permission for the hotel's recent developments will not be officially discussed by Cornwall Council until June the 14th, the day after the summit ends. Environmental groups such as Ocean Rebellion and Extinction Rebellion are said to be planning demonstrations throughout the summit, bringing attention to both the hotel's and world leaders' environmental impact. Whilst they didn't all share the same reasons for being there, it is clear there is a small but significant contingent who will do their utmost to disrupt the meeting and make the world's leaders feel most unwelcome in this beautiful corner of Cornwall.